Hey there, young historians. This is all about a nation transformed, and we're talking about money, money, money. Money, 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 money! Money! These are the lavish lifestyles of the rich and famous. To put this into a context, I want you to think about this question first. How long do you think it takes to count to 1 million without stopping? Pause the video right now, think about it, come back with a guess. Pause. Okay, did you come up with a guess? Did you say maybe an hour, a day, 2 days, a year? If you were to count from 0 to 1 million non-stop, it would take you roughly 20 days, 6 hours, 40 minutes to count to 1 million. Now what we're going to be talking about here is $1 million, 2 million, hundreds of millions, billions of dollars. I want you to think about how big that number is. We're talking about industrialization here, right? The period in American history and world history in which society moved to a focus on machines, factories, and industry. We've talked about that already. Populations in Northern America, especially, built large factories and large machines to do things people used to do by hand. All right, so the first lavish lifestyle I want to talk about is Alva Vanderbilt. Here she is here posing with some doves in this very lavish gown. Her husband is William K. Vanderbilt. William K. Vanderbilt's father is William H. Vanderbilt. And William H. Vanderbilt's father is Cornelius Vanderbilt. And Cornelius Vanderbilt is a mega rich billionaire railroad tycoon. Yes, he made his money by laying railroad tracks and charging people to use those railroad tracks. Well, Cornelius Vanderbilt would be worth $143 billion in today's money. So he made all this money and he passed it down the family line. His son, William H. Vanderbilt, was a mega billionaire, and his son, William K. Vanderbilt, who we're talking about here, also inherited $55 million just for being the son and the grandson of billionaires. So he inherits $55 million. And his wife now, Alva Vanderbilt, she holds a grand ball for the opening of their new home in 1883. Yes, a housewarming party with 1,200 of their closest friends. So these 1,200 people come over and the party costs over $3 million. For the party, the house that they were opening is this one. Petit Château. Petit means small, by the way. Petit Château in New York City, constructed back in 1878 and then opening on 1883. Okay, inside of the Petit Château, this is the salon, basically the lobby, the entrance into the house. It is laid with gold. All of that has gold lining, a beautiful lobby. You can see the bearskin rug. Looks like a pretty classy room. That's the entrance to the house. This is another house by the same family called the Marble House in Newport, Rhode Island. Now, Newport, Rhode Island was known as the play area for the rich. And Alva and William Vanderbilt constructed the Marble House in 1892 as their summer home. Yeah, that's their cabin. Basically, here's the dining room, just to give you a sense of how rich these people were. Here's the Chinese tea house in the backyard, just because Alva wanted to feel like she was in China at times. Now, when I talked about this man here, this man here, Cornelius Vanderbilt, and his son, William H. Vanderbilt. William H. Vanderbilt had another son. The other son is Cornelius Vanderbilt II. And he had a home in New York City, which was the largest private residence ever built in New York City. Cornelius Vanderbilt II house, constructed in 1883. It is no longer there. This is the building that is there now in New York City, Bergdorf Department Store, which is a massive corner in New York City. Cornelius Vanderbilt II also built this house in Newport, Rhode Island. Again, the play area, the playground for the rich. This is Cornelius Vanderbilt II. He created or built a house called the Breakers. Here's the part of the house that faces the sea. Yes, this is a property that is right on the ocean. Here's another view of the garden of the Breakers, and there's the view of the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, inside the Breakers, this is the Great Hall. Again, the entrance, the lobby to the house. Here's the library. That fireplace is made of Italian stone that was shipped over from Italy. Here's the kitchen, Mr. Vanderbilt's room. Here's the music room and the patio. Okay, the same family, different person, but in the Vanderbilt family, This is the Biltmore Estate in Asheville, North Carolina. This is George Vanderbilt, and George Vanderbilt is the brother of this other Vanderbilt. I'll just continue on. The family tree doesn't matter so much. Okay, here's the library of the Biltmore, and this place is now a museum. You can actually go and visit. Okay, let's go back to Newport, Rhode Island, the playground of the rich. Here's another home owned by Teresa Fair Ulrichs. It's called Rosecliff. This one's cool because some scenes from the movie The Great Gatsby were filmed here. There's those lions. Another home called the Elms, which is a summer home of Edward Berwind. Another massive home, a mansion. This is just showing you how much money there was in the northeastern part of the United States. Here's another view of the Elms. Hey, what about in Minneapolis? Yeah, there were some millionaires here too. The lavish lifestyles of James J. Hill. You might have heard of this. James J. Hill was also a railroad tycoon. That's in Minneapolis. You can go visit that. And one more, this one is going to blow your mind. It's not in the United States, but it is a home that was owned by Andrew Carnegie, a castle. It is called Skibo Castle in Sutherland, Scotland. It was constructed in 1211. Andrew Carnegie bought this because his family is from Scotland, and here he is with his collie there at the Skibo Castle. We're going to find out more about Andrew Carnegie and how he became a mega billionaire that was able to afford this lavish lifestyle. Okay, the last idea. The Gilded Age, this phrase. Gilded means covered in a thin coating of gold. Mark Twain is a famous American author. He wrote stories like Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn. He nicknamed this time period the Gilded Age because of the major wealth and lavish lifestyle of many Americans. Alright, so this is a nation transformed, and our question during this topic is, did the benefits of industrialization outweigh the costs? Well, we just saw the benefits. A couple of days ago, we saw some of the costs. And you're going to have to make the decision, do the benefits of this industrialization outweigh the costs? Thanks for watching Lavish Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous today. We'll see you next time. Peace!